Welcome to the Armand Wiggins Show, where it's a lot going on. We discuss music, drama, celebrity gossip, pop culture, and everything in the entertainment world.
That's how we already know.
Stay tuned right here as we spill the tea, sip some tea, all raw for your enjoyment. Now grab your cup and buckle up.
Ooh. All right, y'all. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armand, and we are live in the studio and back with another video. Listen, I had this scheduled for 11:30, but I decided we can get in a little bit earlier because I'm in a good mood, and I know a lot of people have a lot to say. And so I'm going to try to talk low because on the last video, you guys have been saying I've been yelling. So I'm trying out this new setting on the microphone. So if it seems like my energy is off, my energy is not off. I'm trying to talk low, okay, so I don't throw my voice out. Now, welcome to the show, everybody. Now, we're going to get into some things. If you're a returning subscriber, then you know how this thing goes. If you're a new subscriber, well then welcome and hello.
Hello, motherfucker.
I also want to make a shout out to my friends over on Facebook. Shout out to you guys. We just want to make sure that they're all set up over there. Give me 1 second. You know, we're running multiple platforms over here. All right. So I'm sure there's a lot of opinions. We already have people in the queue to probably cuss my ass out. So I'm fully prepared and aware of all that. So, but let's just get into it, you guys. I want to talk about the Kardashians. I really was trying to stay away from this subject because I really don't care per se, but I'm looking at it, I'm seeing the comments, I'm hearing people talk, and I had to pose the question. Are black women, a little bit jealous or envious of the Kardashians? And not for nothing, I'm sensing a little bit of a hater. I'm sensing some haterade, people. Now, I know you guys are probably going to be like, well, what are you talking about, Armand? Nobody's hating on the Kardashians. I have no need to hate on the Kardashians. They want to beat us. All of that is very well and true. But when it comes down to this situation with Jordyn Woods, it seems as though black women, because that's what I'm noticing most when I'm going through these different blogs and reading and getting into the descriptions, black women are championing Jordyn Woods, and they're also trying to discredit Khloe Kardashian's feelings and basically making it as though she shouldn't have any kind of emotional reaction to the bullshit that's went on because she allegedly got with Tristan while he was with another black woman by the name of Jordyn who was pregnant, and she basically stole him from Tristan. So it's kind of like you get what you get and we don't feel bad for you. And to a certain degree, I understand that. But at the same time, I feel as though we have to realize whether you were right or wrong in the situation, whether Khloe was right or wrong in the situation, she's still a human being. So she still will have emotions. She's still going to be frustrated, and she's still going to have a reaction to a situation like this. Not to mention, the Jordyn Woods girl was a very close friend of the family to Khloe Kardashian. She was an employee. She was the little sister's, she was Kylie Jenner's best friend. Khloe even vented to her about Tristan. So for her to go do something that low down, to me, I would be upset as well. I would be enraged. I would be infuriated. And it's almost shocking to me how many women don't see that. And it seems as though like everybody's like on Jordyn's side and wanting Jordyn to be successful, particularly black women. And I think that that's pretty odd because while Jordyn was in the Kardashian clan with Kylie Jenner, she wasn't pro-black. She never spoke out on any black issues. She wasn't the black girl. She wasn't the black friend. She was very much so like Khloe's best friend, Malika, whatever her name is. She was the token black girl. And she, benefiting from white privilege. And so here now, because Khloe Kardashian, because Jordyn Woods has infiltrated the Kardashian clan and took one of their men, now we're like, oh, go ahead, black girl. We're happy for you. We're happy for you. And that was fuck Chloe. No, I just feel as though a lot of black women do feel some type of way about the Kardashians. A lot of people feel some type of way about the Kardashians come up. They don't like the fact that, Kim had a sex tape and became one of the most influential, famous people in the world. And then the mom was able to market it and create a show and then created a net worth of billions of dollars, including Kylie Jenner being a billionaire. A lot of black women don't like that. All of them outside of Kendall and Courtney have black men. And I understand that. I totally understand that 100%. Where black people are like, okay, well, these girls got the black men. These girls got the black bodies. These girls got this, that, and the third. And they get all the credit for being black, but black girls don't get the credit for being black. I understand that. But that's not the Kardashians' fault. That's not the Kardashians' fault. You know who the fault that is? That black people don't get the credit that they deserve when other races do the same thing and get the credit? You know whose fault that is? That's society. And you know who contributes to that society and that ideology of white being more superior, even though they do black things, or even though they adapt their bodies to look like black people, or adapt their hair and to look like black people? That's us. We, me, you, black people. We contribute to that societal norm of white being more superior. Some might say like, oh, Armand, what are you talking about? How do we contribute to that? Well, I'll tell you. When you go and say, oh, I live where the white people live, you're insinuating, well, where white people live is better. Oh, I'm not going to name my daughter that. That's ghetto. I'll name my son this, because that's what white people would do. Or, even in the gay community, when you want to be rich white fish, you're alluding that, white women are better, prettier, or, oh, I won't go down there. There's too many black people over there. Oh, it's too many niggas down there. So we do that all the time. And if anybody says that they don't do that, maybe you don't do it, but you know somebody who has done that. And if you're saying that, I don't believe you, you're lying. Okay? We've all been guilty of saying that, like, you know what? I like to go grocery shopping where the white people are, because for whatever reason. But pushing those type of narratives only insinuates that white is more superior and is better. So we contribute to that too. We do. We have to be real. We contribute to that. Now, is it right? No, it's absolutely not right. But it is what it is. It's also the reality. Now, a lot of people are frustrated with Chloe because they're saying that she called Jordyn Woods fat. Now, I don't know if we heard the same things. Maybe I didn't hear it clearly, or maybe you didn't hear it clearly. But on the show, which I'm not going to play the clip because I don't know. I'm not going to play that clip because I don't know how the copyright shit works with the Kardashians and and I don't want them taking down my shit. So I'll say it like this. It sounds like she was on the phone and she was talking about Tristan and Jordyn. Okay. And when she was talking about Tristan and Jordyn, she said Tristan and Jordyn are big fat liars because they both said that they kissed each other and they were denying it. And so she got frustrated and called them liars. She said they were big fat liars. Now the internet is in an uproar because they're like, well, she called Jordyn fat. She used to be fat. She doesn't have any right to call Jordyn fat. First of all, let's be very motherfucking clear. She had every right, even though I don't think she called Jordyn fat. She had every right to call Jordyn fat or anything else she wanted to call Jordyn because she's frustrated and Jordyn slept with the father of her child. And listen, she wasn't even tripping off of the Tristan thing. She knew that Tristan was a dog. We all knew that Tristan was a dog. And yes, they weren't together. But Jordyn, for you to be in the house, for you to have a working relationship, for you to be close like family, for you to know all the secrets, for you to go and sleep with her man, yes, bitch, fuck you. And you're lucky it wasn't me, because if it had been me, I'll be honest with you, she probably would have been a big, fat, black, bald-headed bitch. Honestly, I probably would have called her every name I could think of that sounded good in conjunction with one another. And for those of you that are going to sit here and act like you're holier than thou, put yourself in that situation. If she fucked your man, or if or if a friend of the family fucked your man, what would you do? I'm sure you'd be calling her all kind of fat, black, ugly bitches, bald-headed, broke, dusty bitches too. Okay? Especially when you at home with your sisters and your friends and your family. You gonna be popping shit whether you was fat or not. I know fat bitches that call bitches fat. So let's not do that, people. Let's not do that. Let's just be real. Let's be real here. Let's be real. I know you guys are gonna be calling me a coon. You're gonna be calling me out of my name. You guys are gonna be saying I'm, you know, selling out to the Kardashians. But no, who's really the sellout? I'm not jumping on Jordan Woods' side all because she's a black woman. I'm definitely not doing that because when Jordan Woods was flying high in them jets and all that bullshit, she wasn't the black girl. Okay? And even Will and Jada. Love Will. You know, Jada I don't really connect with. But even I think that was so interesting. They manipulated that situation because all of a sudden now they was family and Jordan is their niece and all that shit. Since when? Now that you want to have Jordan come onto your show to do this viral interview for Jada's show, all of a sudden that you support her and the way that they spent that whole narrative to make it look like Jordan was just this innocent black girl was fucking ridiculous. I didn't like that. I don't like that. I don't like weaponizing the black woman to just for your own advantage. And definitely not do it because you envy someone else, you know? And I just feel like, listen, right is right and wrong is wrong. And so I'm sure a lot of you guys have kids and you teach your kids, you cannot make two wrongs don't make a right. So whether or not Khloe took Tristan from his first baby mama or whatever, that does not give Jordan Woods a right to go sleep with Tristan after Khloe was in a relationship with him. And then it definitely doesn't make it right for Khloe not to be able to have an emotional reaction because the way she got Tristan. Like, that's unfair to say. That's like saying if you do something wrong and then you get your karma, quote unquote, you're not supposed to feel hurt or feel any kind of emotion behind it. And that's not realistic. That's not realistic, people. That is not realistic. You know, I got to keep one. I love all y'all, but I got to keep it a stack. I just feel as though sometimes, not all, but a lot of black women are looking for the Kardashians. They like when the Kardashians are going through some sort of turmoil just because they feel as though the Kardashians have so much power and wealth, and it's not clear as to why. A lot of people don't like the success story or the come up of the Kardashian, so there's a lot of envy there. And not for nothing, the Kardashians do a lot of cultural appropriation. The booties, the bodies, the lips, the hair, the nails. But like I was telling you guys previously, we add to that societal ideology of white being more superior, prettier, better. We do that. Okay? So, and listen, for y'all going off, for those that's going off in the comments, sit back, breathe, rest your fingers, think about what I'm saying. It's not about, oh, you're just jealous of the Kardashians, you're just so mad. But think about it. Why would you be really supporting Jordan Woods in this case if there wasn't a little disdain for the Kardashians? You know Jordan Woods is fucking dead ass wrong. We all know that shit. But we're supporting her because she's the black woman and she fucked over a Kardashian. Let's just be real. Same thing happened with Black China. Although, you know, I was a little bit here for the Black China situation because Black China, you know, got her man took by a 17-year-old. So I understand that situation. But the Jordan Woods, Khloe Kardashian situation, I'm not with Jordan Woods, and I'm not gung ho Jordan Woods. And I'm not just against Khloe Kardashian. I definitely feel like Khloe Kardashian has a right to feel some type of way. I definitely feel like Khloe Kardashian has a right to have an opinion. She definitely has a right. So we're going to open up these lines. And listen, we're going to try to have I'm trying to keep my energy down because I know y'all going to have energy up. So we're going to open up the lines. The number is 563-999-3658. And we're going to get into some things. And we just got to be real here. You know, why are we so gung-ho Jordan when we know she's wrong? You know Jordan is wrong. I want to ask the black women something. If Jordan Woods came and fucked your man, would you be hollering, support that black woman? Fucking no. You'd be ready to whoop that hoe's ass. And not for nothing, let me say this, because I know it's going to be somebody that either is watching this now or watching this in the future and talking a lot of shit. And I know this to be true because I know several women in real life that have dealt with a man and they've known about the other woman, but they have literally sat and withstood the test of time, waited it out, and got their man. And they knew that the man was with somebody else, but they lasted the longest, so they kept the man, they married the man, and they had the babies and everything with the damn man. That ain't right. And I also know a woman who have taken a man from another woman and have this whole fairy tale life and is married to the man to this day. So let's not pretend women don't do that all the time. They do shit like that. I know it. I know from experience. It's not no he said, she said. This is 100% fucking fact. I know. I've seen it happen. So let's just be real here. And so when things like that happen, you do get upset. You'll feel away. Shit happens. But if it's somebody close to you in your family, Jordan Woods was way too close. Now, had it been another regular girl, I probably would be like, Khloe, girl, you kind of got, it is what it is, girl. You can still be upset, but it's the name of the game. But the fact that it was Kylie Jenner's best friend, it's kind of like, what a low down dirty bitch. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so let's take the call. The lines are through the roof. Okay, hold on. Somebody was on here before I even turned the damn thing on. All right, 646-7951. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armand.
Hey, what's going on, Bill? I'm doing good.
That's good. It's Carlotta from New York. You know I had to be the first caller.
Oh, yes. What's going on, Carlotta?
I wasn't waiting for you to release the line. So listen, let's jump right into things like you said. I'm going to try to be brief. You might have to cut me off.
Okay.
But listen, let's talk about Jordan. I don't care what color she is. She knew that was her friend. She had no business going there. Now that some people are saying she ain't sleep with him, I see you reading your feed. Some people say she just kissed him. Whatever she did with him, this was her home girl. Somebody hooked her up, gave her some funding, helped her through business. Some things is just hands off. When it comes to somebody to be your friend's boyfriend, husband, whatever, that's a no-no. Mm-hmm. Okay, she crossed the line with that. So it doesn't really matter to me what color she is on that issue. She messed up.
Absolutely.
She messed up, and I wouldn't go back to her to be my friend at all. Now, let's get to the Kardashians. Honestly and truly, I'm kind of lost and totally confused at their whole concept of things. I know these ladies are rich. I know they're learning from mama. I know they go through so many different surgeries and different things to have a fuller behind, fuller lips, fuller whatever. Listen, I'm not knocking whatever they want to do because we know that black women are doing it now. They want the straight hair. They want a bigger behind than they already had. It seems like people are just not satisfied no matter what color they are. And it's hard because when we do see white women wanting to get a little fuller with their features to look, as we say, like black women, we start to wonder what's the deal here. You know, I could say a whole lot of things. I don't know what it is they're trying to do because the world is so confusing right now, Armand. When before I would say, yes, white women are trying to look like black women, but now I'm getting confused because black women are getting more of what we already have. So are they wrong for trying to change their features? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Are they wrong? Are we just, when we think about hair, we see black women getting red wigs, white wigs, all kind of gray wigs, all these different colors. Honestly, I don't know if you've seen me before, my photo. I have locks. I have natural hair.
Yes.
I don't understand this craze for all these colors and all this other stuff. I'm not knocking whatever you want to do it.
And like
But
you
my
have a
thing
good point.
is,
You had a
when I
good
see
point because, like, listen, black women get the bigger booties, black women get the titties, black women do the wigs, the straight, the hair. But I think the issue is that when the Kardashians do it, it's considered, a look of fashion and beauty. But when black women do it, they don't get the
Right.
same recognition. They don't get the same, following. But I think that goes back, like I said before, that goes back to this ideology that white is more superior, and we contribute to that societal norm.
True.
Because, like I said before, and I'm going to sound like I'm repeating myself, but when we go and say, "Oh, I live where the white people live," or I only shop where the white people shop, that's putting it out there that white is better.
Well, Armand, I mean, I'm guilty of saying I live in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, and it's very expensive out here. But I was born in Queens, and I spent most of my adult life in Brooklyn. Now I like to go back to Brooklyn because it's cheaper in certain locations. But when I want to go to my meat market, I go in the Jewish section, where I know these guys have it's a mix with Jews and blacks, Crown Heights. And the meat market I go to is owned by white people. Their meats look superior. And it's sad to say that I don't want to say that I'm sad to say that I have to go there. That's where I go because I want quality stuff. Now,
we have to be real here. You've never said, "Oh, yeah, I like to go shopping where the white people shop," or I would name my kid. You've never alluded to, "Oh, girl, I don't go over there because, I go where the white people at." We do that all the time. We can't.
Yeah,
we do that. I'm guilty too. And so that is showing that we are equating, safe. We are equating success. We are we're alluding all of that to be, equated with white, which is the same thing that
right.
the bigger part of society in the media does with people like the Kardashians. They equate, fashion, and superior looks and fashion with white people. I mean, until we start, we can't be, that's not white people's fault, man. That's really not. That's just, as a society, we've all contributed to that. And, it's such a layered topic that it goes beyond something as silly as the Kardashians. It's much more deeper than that.
Well, let me give you another.
Okay.
Let me give you another quick example. I have a friend that has a business, and when she decided to do her business, because she's quite successful now, she's got chains in New York, Atlanta, all over the place. When she first decided to make a thing on her on the internet, she decided she didn't want to use black. This is a black-owned business. She felt like the only way that she can get recognition is to use white people. If she used white people, then business will flourish. If she used black people, nobody will come and do business.
Well, you know why? Though? Because, this is getting a little too deep into it. But if we really want to break this down, it's two reasons why. It's because black people don't like to support other black people, number one. And then sometimes when you are a black person that tries to support another black business, black people a lot of black people that have their own businesses, their customer service is fucking trash.
Exactly.
So it's hard to support black businesses sometimes. But that's a whole nother conversation. But thank you, Carlotta. I have to move on.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, sweetie. Have a good.
Okay. Take another call. 313-5187.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, boo, what's going on?
So I'm back, and I've been listening to this show. So everybody in the audience, everybody listen right now because I'm about to speak facts.
Okay, let's get into it.
First of all, I'm not coming at you when I ask you this, but I keep seeing this question in the live chat. So I'm going to ask for the people in the chat that can't call in. Are you jealous of black women?
No.
Okay, that's all I'm saying because it seems like you on their side, baby.
Well, yeah, I am on their side.
Wait. I'm not gonna argue with you. I called last time about Tasha K. That's me. I know you know my voice, and I'm about to speak facts right now.
Okay, I need you to talk.
Okay, you not letting me.
Okay, go ahead,
Okay,
girl. You got 30 seconds, or you about to.
The Kardashians, they slept with how many people, man? And it just happened once. At first off, her man came at her. Her man she didn't come at her man. And then you talking about, you don't hear you talking about they had sex. They did not have sex. Number one, Jordan did not sleep with him. He kissed her. And you up here, black people jealous of the Kardashians. How about you jealous of Tasha K?
Okay, so now I'm about to hang up on you because this is not about Tasha K.
Stupid.
I had to let her go because she's stupid. I can't talk. This is not about somebody else. Like, she's got to go.
Stupid.
You gotta have somebody, you gotta send somebody else up here that can have a more logical debate. She sound long, out of breath, retarded, and uneducated. So I can't do that. This is not about anybody else. We talk about the people. You can say I'm jealous of the Kardashians all you want, but we're not gonna talk about other bloggers. Okay? All right. Let's take another call. 267-5547.
Okay. Let's take another call.
Turn me down in the background. Okay, this person is not ready. All right, let's take another caller. 313, listen, 2962.
Hey, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, I just calling in. I'm just sorry. This is some real stuff. And I'm going to just tell you right now, I'm from Detroit, and you are hitting everything on the head because I've been on both sides of the fence. I too used to say, you know what, I'm going to shop where the white people shop. I'm going to live where the white people live. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that was when I was younger because I thought everything was better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that I'm older, okay, I see that where I wanted to shop and what I thought was better, sometimes it wasn't, and then sometimes I wasn't accepted.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So now, being grown, you feel what I'm saying, I can honestly say being a mom, too, I notice in white neighborhoods, when I go out into the burbs, our shoes, let's say like different shoes, are cheaper out there than they would be in my city.
Mm.
So, you know, as a mom with 2 kids, I'm going to shop where the deal's at. At
Right.
this point, I don't care if you white or black. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. I don't care. But, and then on another comment, I want to say, I don't think it's so much jealousy of the Kardashians. I'm going to tell you like this. I watched the Kardashians when they first came out the first season. And to me, I'm going to just tell you like this. I think what it is that she was able to capitalize of something women been doing for years.
Okay.
She was the one that put her mom, Chris, on. Think about it. Okay, she came up off the sex tape. Remember that? When that went viral. Her and Ray J. Okay, so she already knew. She saw from then that social media she was going to bang this thing out. She figured out how to work it and brought her mom aboard. Now, what Chris did was made it greater.
Right.
She brought the whole family along. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, be mad because this was a businesswoman.
Right.
who said, let me come out here and really, you know, capitalize off of this. And then on my last one, really quick, I want to say this. Coming the Chloe and Jordan thing, I'm going to be real.
Okay.
We going to talk. I'm going to be real. At first, I was for Jordan. Like, girl, yeah, yup, get her ass back. Yep, that's what she get, that bullshit with Tristan. I'm not even going to hold you up. You feel me? That's right. You do it, sis, niece, you do it.
Right.
But then I had to think about it like, wait a minute. Okay. After I got the insight, because I stopped watching them. So after I found out that she was real good friends, like you said, damn near family. You don't do that to family, baby.
No.
At the end of the day, I don't care how bad that nigga was. And the only way I can say that is because I've been through it. My family, okay, dated somebody that I used to date and mess around with 17 years ago. They are not married.
Didn't I just say that? I just said that. I just said that. That happens all day long.
So with that being said, to me, that's family. Me, the same blood run through us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas come and go. You did what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I have to cut her ass off because I'm the eldest. You feel me? So I got to show you that that's blatant disrespect. So if that's family and I can cut you off as a friend, I'm going to cut you off. Because if you willing to go that far, I don't care how bad I say. I don't care if y'all told you this nigga slapped me and then had the best sex with me 2 hours later. I do not care. You feel me? That's not for you to go and find out what I'm saying is true. You dig what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So, you know, at the end of the day, I feel you. Yes, we have said white people, but I'm telling you, here in Michigan, no, it ain't always better. You feel me? It ain't always better. We think it is, and you get to see things as you get older. When you're younger, you talk that shit. When you get older, you mature and see things for what it really is. So that's all I got to say.
Thank you for your objective opinion. Thank you. Thank you, Carla.
Yes. You are so welcome. You have a good one, all right?
All right, bye. And for the people saying that I'm jealous of black women, I want you guys all to realize I do have a black mother, a black biological mother, a black stepmother who I love dearly, and I have 5 sisters. So I love them. And, you know, but we have to be logical here. We have to be real. Where is the distaste for the Kardashians coming from? And the real distaste for the Kardashians is coming from the fact that Kim and the rest of the family got famous off of a sex tape, and we the people don't feel as though we cannot put our finger on why they are so rich and famous and why they have so much power, and now why they have so much money. On top of the fact they have our black men and they have our black bodies and they get praised for it. And, you know, when black women do it, it don't have the same reaction. Let's just be real. I'm waiting for a motherfucker to just be like, you know what, bitch, you right. I feel some type of way because they got all the black niggas. They got the money. They got the hair like me. They got the body like me. But bitch, they getting all the recognition. Is somebody going to keep it a stack? Like, because that's what it is. Let's be real. Because if you were in the position of the Kardashians, trust me, I can almost guarantee, black or not, you wouldn't be having a motherfucking thing to say. It would be, oh, these bitches is mad. These bitches is hating on me. Black girls do that all the time. Black girls flex on the gram all the time. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, if the Kardashians came out and said some shit like that, do you know that the fucking world would be on fucking fire? Do you know that it will be on fire? And rightfully so. Like, I do think that they probably don't want to go there. But I just think it's interesting how, you know, sometimes black people can do things and it's okay. But if white people do it, then it's not okay. Like, I don't know. That's just interesting to me too. But that's the topic for another day. Let's take another caller. 414-9795. You're live on the air.
Hello?
Yes, you're live on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I wanted to talk on the situation of, you know, why black women don't like the Kardashians.
Okay, let's do it.
And you're right. I think they don't like them because of the Kardashians. Not even just the Kardashians. Just white women in general. They get praised for doing things that black women been doing for years. I think that's what it is. If a black woman does something, that's like wearing the wigs and all of that stuff. Black women been doing that, all of the, the body and all of that, the nails, all that stuff. But when they do it, they get called ghetto, trashy, that's ghetto, that's hood, that's ratchet. But then a white woman do it, it's innovative. So of course that will make you mad because it's like we've been doing this for years. As soon as a white person do it, it's looked at at a higher stature. But that's not entirely true because white women just took what they seen a black person do, did it, put it out there for the media to see, and then all the white people went crazy like it's something that ain't never been done before. But if you go to the hood, or to the black communities, you're gonna see it being done everywhere.
And I totally agree. And I totally agree with that. But let me ask you this: is that the white people's fault? I mean, like, is that the Kardashians' fault?
I mean, it's not I think this is the problem. It becomes their fault when they act like they don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Like it's like that. It's like I say this. When a person, it's like turning a blind eye. Like some people turn a blind eye to racism and they act like they don't know it exists. So when you act like you don't understand what's going on, if you go into a community full of people that, created their own, do their own, everything, and you go and you steal it from them, and then you go and you put it out there for the world to see like you did it, and then when they speak on it, and y'all get upset when they speak on it and say it's not their fault, well, it is. Because if you don't acknowledge the fact that, okay, yeah, we stole this from y'all, but we ain't gonna give y'all no we not gonna give y'all no praise for it. We gonna act like y'all didn't do shit. Y'all didn't create this, we created it. So
I can agree with that.
You act like you don't know.
I can agree with that. Like when Kim Kardashian went out and said that she had the Bo Derek braids. It's like, bitch, those are not Bo Derek braids. Like when she got the cornrows. Yeah. So I could definitely agree with you on that. You're 100% correct.
But also in the black community, like you said, we also have some people in the black community that are coons.
Okay.
Now, when I say that, I mean when y'all go out and y'all associate yourself with white people, and then y'all do certain things, and y'all say certain stuff, and y'all say certain things that come out your mouth, or y'all present yourself a certain way. Like I always thought to myself, when I see black people change their voice, I hate when they do this. I hate it. They change their voices from their regular speaking voice to sound more European or appeal to the white people. They will change their speaking voice so they can sound more appealing. And I'm like, be yourself. Don't change who you are for some people that don't give a fuck about you.
Yes.
That steal your shit and then throw it in your face, but you want to please them. No, don't do that. That's just like they go into certain stores.
Well, Scarlett, how do they change their voice? Things. Show me an example, or do an example of changing the voice.
I'm gonna tell you. Okay, this is how they change their voice. Okay, you know how white people talk. Oh, hi. How are you doing today? Oh, hi, Tom. Hi, Sarah. Hi. That shit right there. They changed their voice.
Okay, hold on. Now, hold on. Let me ask you this.
European sound.
Hold on, though. Let me just ask this. Let me propose this question, because then that goes into what I was saying before about white being more superior. Now, listen, if you're on the phone call, if I'm meeting you and we're talking business or we're doing something like that, I'm not going to talk to you normally like I would be talking to my homegirl. So I might say, hi, how's it going? My name is Armand. No. And I'm going to try to sound more professional. It doesn't mean that I'm talking white.
That's not sounding okay, but I'm gonna say that's not sounding more professional, because you can still use your regular speaking voice while sounding professional. You don't have to change. I do it all the time, and I'm looked at as very professional. I am very professional when I talk. That don't mean I have to change the tone of my voice to sound more European or sound. And it does. I'm not saying speaking white, because I mean it is looked at as speaking. If you want to call it say. It is looked at as speaking white. So you know what you're doing when you do that. So it's not like, you don't know.
Now, and not for nothing though, not for nothing though.
Do it.
In California, a lot of the black people sound very proper. Like it's like people make fun of me all the time, but now like I've kind of lost. I think I've lost it because I've lived so many different places. But people would make fun of me because I would finish my ERs on everything. Like I would say proper, and they would always make fun of me and say like, "Oh, you're trying to talk white," and I'm like, "No, I'm not talking white."
I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. And it ain't even just that. It's not even just the changing your speaking voice. It's more, like you said, the whole, I want to go where white people shop. I want to go here. And then I want to speak on this last thing.
Okay, and we have to take one more caller.
Okay, I want to speak on this. The reason why black businesses don't flourish is because black people don't want to buy into the black business. They want everything for 60% off, 80% off, 90% off. They think because you look like them that you have to give them a discount, and that's not how that works. If I'm starting a business, just because you my brother, you my sister, you should want to put into my business so my business can flourish. You gonna go buy it. You ain't gonna go ask some white people for 60 or 80% off of their product. You gonna buy it for a price, and guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna enjoy it.
Right.
So why when you come by for me, you expect a discount? That's why black businesses don't flourish. They don't understand when a person starts a business. If I'm giving you everything for 60 and 50% off, where is my revenue coming in? Where is my profit? All the money that I done made, I gotta put back into the business, so I make no profit.
I agree with that.
That's why black businesses don't flourish.
I agree with that because that has happened to me before. Like, and I literally, my friend wanted to buy a phone. I had a phone, a brand new iPhone 8 at the time, first time out of the box. You know what I mean? I was going to sell it to him for I think $400 or something like that. Do you know the fool went and bought from the AT&T store, went and bought an iPhone 7 for more money instead of just getting it from me. But so we will do that to each other. Mm-hmm. Which makes zero. We'd rather go give the money to the white man and instead of just supporting our own people.
Right.
But not for nothing. If you expect all black business owners out there, if you expect for people to buy into your business and to support you, then you need to have good customer service. Like a lot of black people do not have good quality customer service, but be charging top dollar for their shit. And it's like, it don't add up. But all right, caller, I got to take this another caller. 4931. Thank you, caller. 4931. Let me see. Thank you for the super chat. Super chats do move to the front of the line. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find where it's at. Okay, here you go. All right, 4931. You're live on the air.
Hello, Armand. Thank you for allowing me to speak and stuff. I've been watching you for a week now.
Okay.
And I love your channel, so I just want to talk about the situation at hand about the Kardashian, the whole jealousy of quote unquote. But I feel like part of it has something to do with our community as a whole. We're so negative with each other. And the thing is, here we are beating up on each other and not uplifting each other. And once we uplift each other, we could be like the Kardashians. We could be higher than whatever people would, say that we are, because when we over here beating up on each other, that's giving everybody outside of our ethnicity to make judgment and say, you know what, these people, look at them, they acting just so ratchet, blah 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 blah. Look at this stuff, and part of the culture of them seeing us how we are, not to blame it on reality TV, but majority of us portray to be ratchet and not being supportive of each other on Love and Hip Hop and Basketball Wives LA and all that kind of stuff, So the thing is, it's what we put out in the media of how we are. They don't see the other aspects of someone being black, period.
Well, not to mention, you have a good point there, because, and even in Hollywood, like, who can I use as an example? Like, okay, Like there's so many black people that have the opportunity to switch the narrative, but they're in
Right.
fear. They're in fear that they won't get that check or that big break if they don't play that stereotypical role or if they don't play into that ghetto black stereotype. Like Tiffany Haddish is the first person I could think of. Like, you know what I mean? Everything she is a caricature of a ghetto black woman. You get what I'm saying? And then you have a lot of these
Right.
like women and like, you know, some of these skit characters that do the wigs. They're all these ratchet black women. So they put that out there, and that's what society buys into, and what society gives a platform to, and you know, and gets essentially they make money. So if you have that one black person, or you know the handful of black people that's like, you know what, shit, I don't give a damn about what the whole other half of the black community is talking about. I need to pay my rent. I want to be successful. Black people don't really support me anyway, so I'm going to play the
Right.
coon. I'm going to play the ghetto person because that's getting me more successful in life. That's getting me where I want to go. We have so many black people that don't care about how it looks. They only care about, you know, themselves. And I, to a certain degree, I understand it, but that's why as long as we have that mentality, which I think we're going to have it forever, we're never going to be at the forefront of these types of things because we will always take the stereotypical roles that are offered to us because we're looking for that big break or that recognition or that paycheck.
That's even in music as well.
Yeah.
Because like, who is it? Like K Michelle, she, you know, she's known for saying R&B, but you know, she could sing all different kind of genres. And then like Janelle Monáe, I listen to her stuff, and she can sing all different types of genres as well. But my thing is, they don't put them to the forefront because they put them on the urban charts. They don't put them on mainstream because they say, well, they're supposed to be fitted in this category. Why would you sing like this and somebody else is doing that, but putting somebody else in the forefront? So the thing is, we're so negative on each other that we need to be more encouraging for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was talking to my mom about recently. I'm like, you know, we're around here beating up on each other. This person going to hell, this person doing this person sleep with this person. I'm like, why is it any of your business? What you need to do is encourage each other so we can become better people. Because if you look at it, we becoming instinct. We getting shot up in the street,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then it's a lot. So,
But thank you so much
I
for
feel like
supporting the
that's what I
channel, and thanks for calling. Nice to meet you.
likewise, and I'll be watching still.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Okay, Pisces Princess 4205. Let me get her. Pisces Princess. Okay, you're live on the air, boo. What's going on? Talk to me.
Hi, Armand. How are you?
Oh, good. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm okay. You know, we usually on the same brainwave, and I love that, but today we are not.
I know, because we're never on the same thing when it comes to the black women.
Yeah, but I understand you though. I get your point, but I do want to bring it a little bit back to the topic, and I want to say this.
Okay.
I don't think people issue is literally with the Kardashians. I think it's with what they stand for. The Kardashians is a literal picture of black women are not good enough. And I think that's people's issue with the Kardashians. You know, they are allowed to do a lot of things that I feel like some of us, sometimes as black women, are jealous of that we are not allowed to do or be looked at as okay with doing. They allowed to have certain weaknesses. They allowed to feel certain type of ways that society tell us as black women we cannot feel. So I don't think it's them. I think it's a depiction and what they are showing. So I don't think it's them personally. I think it's the world. And I think people are getting that part confused. You know, now, don't get me wrong. Them and the way they do small black businesses, that's dirty too. You know, because it's a literal a foot on their necks. So I think that's everybody's issue with the Kardashians. Now, I want to bring it to the Jordan Woods situation.
Okay.
Here was my thing. When I first saw that, I understand. Wrong is wrong and right is right. But here's the thing that I did not like. The Kardashians is celebrated for whole culture. So then when whole shit happened to them, we supposed to cry tattoo tears? I wasn't feeling that at all. That was my issue. And My whole thing is, with my 21-year-old mind, I probably would have been mad at Jordan too. But with my 30-year-old mind, I understand that community dick is community dick. So are you mad at her, or are you mad at the man who you getting community dick from? That's my only issue. She had to take some responsibility in that situation too, and she didn't. She went straight on attack mode. So that was my only issue with the situation. I understand right from wrong, but at the same time, you have to be responsible for your consequences. If I rob a bank and then somebody in turn rob me, should I be mad?
No, but if it was your co-conspirator robbed you next, you should be mad. Like, motherfucker, like, how you gonna rob me and we robbed the bank together? Like, Jordan was family.
But true, but you went in with that co-conspirator because you knew they was low on morals. So
right.
You gonna be mad at somebody for being themselves?
I mean,
you get what I'm saying?
I agree.
That was my only thing.
I mean, I agree. I mean, you got a good point there. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to Black women not being able to do the things that the Kardashians could do. That's, again, not the Kardashians' fault.
I completely agree. It is society. But you got to understand how people think. The depiction is all you go off of.
Yes.
So even though the whole world is saying it, you need something to point it at. And I feel like that's why it's so pointed at them, because they're being praised for things. And I want to bring this up, but I'm going to knock this real quick. Just like people issue with Cardi B, you can't be mad at her because they're giving out participation awards and she's accepting it.
That's true.
You can't be. You know, you be mad at society and you be mad at the system. And that's how I feel. They didn't invent wigs. They didn't invent braids. They didn't invent snatch waists and all that. But they get the credit for it. And that's why people are upset when they should be mad at mainstream media for giving these bitches all this unnecessary attention.
Okay, you brought it down. Okay, so hold on. One thing I did like what you said, though, which was very true. The Kardashians have been celebrated for whole culture. So when whole shit happens,
yes,
you can't be upset. Like, that's some real shit. Like, that's very much so true. Very much so true.
If you pick a man up
very much so true.
Or if you pick a man up from another woman, you gonna sit back and wonder if it's gonna happen to you? No, you set yourself up to be in that crossfire when he found the next young pretty thing. And I feel like that was the main insecurity for Khloe. She's young, she's pretty, and she's Black. Because in their mind, they're supposed to win over Black women every time. So I feel like it was an ego bruiser. So while I understand that her ego was a little bit hurt, the way she handled that, she didn't handle that like a grown woman. Because you worry about the man that you sleeping with. If you mad at her, I understand. You cut her off. But I'm so sick of that whole be mad at the woman. No, be mad at the man who's serving you dick every night, not her.
Well, I think she understood he was a dog. I still can't all the way say I wouldn't be mad at Jordan because I would have whooped her ass. Anytime if I'm crying to, like, had it been a person that I didn't know, and you know, you just thought he looked better than me, or you know, it is what it is, I probably would have chalked that up. And you know what? It is what it is. I got my karma. I did some fuck shit, so some fuck shit came my way. But a bitch that I sit with and gave a job to, gave a platform to, knows my deepest, darkest secrets, let me cry on their shoulder, and then go and be sitting on my baby's father's lap kissing a nigga at a party when you supposed to be going watching and making sure everything is cool. Bitch, I'm whooping your ass. I'm whooping your ass.
Yeah, but can I say this, Armand? I understand that, but this wasn't nothing new to Khloe. She watched it, did it to Trina. She watched Kylie do it to Tiger, so she know it's possible. That's what I'm saying. You can't be mad when the rabbit got the gun. You do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the anger, and I'm realistic in the fact that she should be angry and hurt. I think it's the way that she handled it that was tasteless, and why so many people flocked to defend Jordan, because she looked like a bully in the situation instead of the victim. And I think that's what happened. Okay,
and so now what do you think about everybody being so upset with her because they're assuming that she called Jordan Woods fat, which I don't think that she called Jordan Woods fat.
That's stupid. When you mad at somebody, you can call them whatever they want to call them. I'm an African-American girl. I will call somebody a stupid Black bitch in a minute. Does that make me less Black? No. I'm a chunky girl. I will call somebody fat in a minute. Does that make me less fat? No. All fair is when you're angry.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. So that part is stupid. Who cares? We call them whores and everything else.
Yeah.
Who cares?
All right. Thank you, Carla. You dropped it like it was hot. You know I like when you call. Go ahead. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Love you.
Love you too. Bye. Yes. I like those kind of callers. We got into some things. Let's get it. Let's keep it going. Let's talk about it. I mean, she has some good points. And so this is what I wanted the conversation to be about. You know, some good, some bad, some right, some wrong. So this is what the show is about. Yes. Let's talk about it. I like this. All right. Let's take another caller. 425-8465. You're live on the air. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
hi. I just wanted to say I don't think black women are jealous of the Kardashians. Like it could be that I'm a different type of black person, or just most of the black people I know, they don't talk about the Kardashians. They're just famous people.
You know what? And not for nothing, you could be absolutely right. But it stemmed from a lot of people feeling some type of way about Jordan Woods. And a lot of people were seemingly to be on the side of Jordan Woods. So that's kind of why we brought that up. Are you familiar with the story?
Yeah, but Chloe's hideous. Like, I mean, why wouldn't her husband cheat on her? Or her boyfriend cheat on her? Like, I mean, is that surprising? They do it all the time.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's your opinion. I totally agree. Thank you. Hello?
All right.
Okay. All right. Let's take another caller. 925-4696. You're live on the air.
Hello, Armand.
Hi, what's going on?
I like your eyebrows.
Thank you. This is a wrap. It must be the lighting in here. The Chinese lady took them too thin. But anyway, go ahead.
So I don't think that black women are jealous of the Kardashians. Like the lady said before, we don't sit up there and talk on the phone about the Kardashians. And I think regarding Jordan, I think Chloe was mad, like you said earlier, because Jordan was supposed to be beneath her and not at her level.
So what does that mean? Whose side are you on?
No, I think it's well, there's no side because I really don't care too much, but I didn't like how they were trying to bully Jordan.
See, this is where we disagree. Because see, this is the black woman thing. How is Jordan being bullied when she was cheating with the man? Like, who cares?
She wasn't cheating with him. Did you watch her story? What she said on the tabletop?
Yeah, the way that Jada spinned it to make Jordan look like she was a victimized poor little black girl that got innocently tricked into kissing a man and sitting on a nigga's lap. Yeah, I watched that.
Well, she shouldn't have been sitting on, she was sitting in the chair, not technically on his lap. Her legs were in his lap.
Okay. So let that be your man. And somebody said, you know what, actually I wasn't sitting right in your man's lap. It's just we were kind of close to your man's lap. And then I was walking outside, and as the doors opened, the sun came shining through. He spun me around and tongued me down. And you gonna buy that story?
Well, the thing is this: if you know you with a hoe already, then why are you really gonna be that mad? I mean, you didn't. There's video. You were pregnant. You were almost in labor, and the man at the club looking at another woman, and you stuck with them. And there's probably other things he's done that wasn't caught that she knows that we all don't know about. She know what she was with.
So you don't feel bad for Chloe at all, is what you're saying?
I don't feel bad for Chloe at all. You know, were they feeling bad for Black China?
What?
Did they feel bad for Black China?
Black China wasn't. Well, actually, Black China was a friend, so they played her too. So I get it.
Yeah, she was a friend.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you had a point there. They played the shit out of her. So you're right.
And they dogged the mess out of Black China. They act like Black China did something.
But now you see why this is the black versus white thing. You know, it seems like the black women is like, fuck those Kardashians. Because you know black women don't even like Black China. You know black women don't support Black China. We black people talk about Black China's ass, lips, face, everything. But now when it's convenient, now it's, what did they care about Black China? Oh, now you got to stick together. Now it's time to stick together.
We got to stick together at some point.
Shit. Oh, shit. You don't like Black China either.
I got Black China's back on this part.
Oh, shit. All right.
They did her wrong. He's messing with the 17-year-old, having a party. She didn't know they weren't together.
All right, caller. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Listen, see, you see how black people do? Now all of a sudden, well, did they do it? You know damn well y'all don't like Black China like that. What black? Show me the black women that support Black China, because I can just go through the comments on the Shade Room and on her page with the black women dragging the shit out of Black China. Period. And people black drag the shit out of that lady. But now it's like they did the same thing to Black China. They didn't support Black China. Don't bring Black China into this shit. All right. We're gonna do maybe a couple more, and then we're gonna wrap up. All right. 267-5547. You're live on the air. Okay, not ready again. 347-6880.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
You can hear me?
Yes.
Oh, what? Good. Listen, I could give two shits about the fucking Kardashians. They could do whatever the fuck they want. I just want to know, when we do the same thing, how come we don't get cover girl deals and shit? We going around, what's the Fashion Nova and all this other bullshit. It's not respected the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And that is because we are at the bottom of the barrel as black women.
Mm-hmm.
I could care what kind of lace front you have on, how you did your eyebrows, your lashes, where you got your butt done. What the fuck is the difference between a Black China, a Kim Kardashian, Portia Williams, or whoever the fuck else? It's all plastic and fake, and it's just about the endorsement deals and the opportunities. Black China will never be able to go in and suck Donald Trump's dick to get a black woman free from jail. That would never be able to happen. Why? Because they're revered in a and you know that's what happened.
I don't know that she went
and
and
went in and had a conversation with Donald Yurts.
Listen, we're not going to put out any kind of allegations like that on this channel.
We're not gonna put
But
out
there
any
is a channel for that. No, there is. Listen. I can refer you to a woman. If you go with that kind of news, she'll take it and she'll put that shit out. You don't even have to have any receipt.
Oh, okay, no. I'm just saying. That's what I imagined happened. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm just saying these women are revered and put on a pedestal, and asked to go to Met galas and to hobnob with all of these freaking. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, right.
I've been, I was a hoe in college. Ain't nothing came of it. Well, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, these women got a sex tape, and they were able to feed generations of family to come.
So are you upset by that?
I think that is where.
Does that upset you?
Say that again?
Does that upset you as a black woman?
Does it upset me, nigga? I'm sitting here with 2 master's degrees in my motherfucking sunflower seeds. I could give two shits about these bitches. I'm just saying, I don't think that we're upset about. We're not jealous of them. We're disturbed by them. We are disturbed as Americans that these type of shenanigans can happen in our country.
Right.
And if we're gonna have equal opportunity hoes, I want it for everyone. Give Black China the the cover girl deal, okay? Let Cardi B, run for office at some point. Can she go in to meet with the president, suck his dick, so that we could get a few more black refugees out of jail? Because we still got Black Panthers doing time, so if we could get a few, I don't know, maybe he like his anus tickled. Whatever it takes to get these Black Panthers free, can we be a part of it?
Right.
That's where I just want equal opportunity for all hoes. That's all.
Thank you. Wait. Tell me why you not upset again.
Because I'm sitting here with my 2 master's degrees and I'm eating my motherfucking sunflower seeds, bitch, okay?
Thank you, caller. Shout out
all
to
hoes
you.
Matter, yes.
Bye.
All hoes matter. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
I don't know. She took me out. She said, nigga, if I'm upset, nigga, She was waiting to get that off. Oh, my God. I said, well, did that upset you? Nigga, if I... bitch, you was upset. You felt some type of way. She felt that. If she could slap the shit out of me, she would have. She'd have knocked my ass the fuck out. If I was, nigga, if I'm upset, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, I'm sitting there with 2 master's degrees and email. I'm going, fuck, nigga. Girl, well, yo. Sure, it was funny, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm back. God, that was funny to me. Ooh. Okay. Sorry. Let me move on. I love this shit. All right, 305-7300. You're live on the air. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, what's going on?
Hey, so let's talk about Jordan Woods thing. I'm not giving her any, accolades. She fucked up, and she knew she fucked up. My whole thing is Kardashians, as one of the previous callers said, they always get away with this shit. It's like, why are we allowing them to get away with just doing what they want to do, and no one's getting messed up by it?
Okay.
And as black people, just like, when are we gonna get? I'm not saying let's be praised for doing whole shit. Not by no means. But when we gonna get the same credit as Kardashians do for doing the same shit? And that's my issue.
Well, like I said earlier, it's going to start. It's going to have to start when we start believing in ourselves. I'm putting a number into Facebook. It's going to start when we believe in ourselves, meaning, like I've been saying this whole time, we as black people hold white people to a higher standard and to a level of superiority. In the LGBT community, and in the regular African American community, we hold white people to a higher regard. We think things that are associated with white people are better, safer, cleaner. In the ballroom community, everybody is rich white fish. You know what I mean? They're rich white ladies. That shows a sign of success. So when we stop believing,
Right.
so when we stop identifying success with white, and we start identifying success with black, at least it'll start to switch the narrative a little bit. But we have adapted that white is better. In our minds, when you go buy something, typically you're more likely to go buy it from the white store than you are to go to the black business around the corner, because you feel like it's going to be done right if it's done by the white. I mean, let's just be real.
And it's sad. No, and you're right. And maybe because I'm from Miami, and I saw a comment earlier in the chat that someone said, about like you said about the white woman. I'm like, I'm black and gay in Miami. It's very rare that you see the black community ever like really go gun ho with the white gay community. It's really rare down here. But I totally agree with you when you say that, as someone that's black, you see a black business, you're not gonna want to go there because you feel like, quote unquote, the white is better. And the black community do better for that. But it's just hard to grasp that because we're seeing some of the social media and we're not really differentiating it.
Yeah, and listen, I never said that we fraternize heavy with the white gay community, because I'll be very clear, the white gay community don't really like the black gay community. They don't really mesh well.
Period.
So they feel like they're better as well. But even if you go and look at the prides and stuff, listen, here's the thing though, if black people want to be better, the people that have these businesses have to do better, and have shit organized.
I agree.
Because, you can go to a white pride. The white pride will be a lot more organized sometimes than you go to a black pride, or then the patrons of the black events, or whenever you get black people around, like, it's not just the business owners, it's the black people too, because black people can't really have anything, because the minute that they get something to themselves, they're being hella ratchet or being hella ghetto, or they're fighting, or they're shooting shit up, or they're breaking shit down. So it's like, we don't want to give you niggas something in the good area or the nice part of town, because you're going to bring a bunch of riffraff and drama and bullshit. So
I can't argue with you, Armand. You are totally right. You can't argue about that because it's true.
Yeah, and so it makes other black. So then it makes other black people not even want to be around. Because I know me, I'll be like, listen, if there's too many niggas there, I'm not going, because some shit is bound to go wrong. And that's unfortunate.
Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie the same way. I'm the same way. I ain't gonna lie the same way. I'm the same way.
All right. Thank you, caller.
It's sad to say that, but the same way. Thank you, Armand.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, let me get one. 346-9160. You're live on the air. Hello? 346 916.
Hello?
Yes. Hello?
Hey,
Hey, what's
Armand.
Yes.
First of all, I want to say I love your show.
Thank you so much, Boo.
Okay? And I want to say that, yes, coming from Houston, Texas, I love your show. I don't care what nobody say. You keep doing, you put your foot on their neck, okay? And then
Okay.
second of all, I wanted to say, right, with the Kardashians, I don't have nothing against the Kardashians. I'm a black woman. I could care less about the goddamn Kardashians. So whatever this stigma about a black woman not liking the Kardashians or, black women are against the Kardashians, no, nothing against the Kardashians. I think they're beautiful women. I think that they aspire to be like black women, which is beautiful. They like their assets, right? Their physical assets. They're like the men, which is a beautiful thing. We inspire them. I don't think there's anything wrong with us beautiful black women inspiring another race and to be like us. But what I don't like is, can I say that? What I don't like?
Yes.
Is that they are culture vultures, okay? They
Yes.
are always profiting off of the black community subliminally, non-subliminally,
Yes.
just in general, right? Okay?
You're right.
So with that being said, right, there's nothing wrong with them. They're beautiful women. I think that they support black men in some cases. I don't know if the media is lying or if it's correct, but, they say that Kim Kardashian is doing a lot for the black men in the penitentiary system and, getting them out of the jail penitentiary house, which is fine, which is beautiful. So I don't see anything wrong with that.
All
I
right.
think that Kardashians are beautiful people, but at the end of the day, they are culture vultures, so don't ever forget that.
Thank you,
And don't
caller.
ever,
He's right. All right. Let's take let's take one more. 803-2656. You're live on the air. All right. Listen, if anybody else wants to talk, we are taking super chats to the front of the line. You will have to super chat me to get to the front of the line. If not, we are going to wrap up the show. Listen, if you haven't done so, if you would like to contribute, we do have a GoFundMe. If you would like to contribute to our GoFundMe, we are trying to build a radio station platform for independent artists and commercial artists to be played and networked all together. Also, for to create opportunities for other media personalities as well. So let us know, moderators, if anyone has the link to that. If you guys would like to to donate, you can. And the description will have the link as well. All right, guys. So today was a fantastic show. I'm glad we got into some things. We had we got into a full conversation. It was some highs, some lows. It went better than I actually thought it was going to be. At the end of the day, like I said, I don't think that all black women or black women in per se are jealous of the Kardashians. I will have to honestly say that. I do feel as though there is some frustration with the Kardashian brand. And I don't feel like it's just Kardashians. I think the Kardashians are the forefront of it. I think that a lot of the black women, which is rightfully so, they feel some type of way about how the Kardashians can do things that black women do on a daily basis, but yet they don't get the same recognition, they don't get the same success, they don't get the same encouragement, and that can be frustrating. And unfortunately, that's the world that we live in. It's not fair, but it is. It is reality. Now, the one thing I could suggest that we try to do is be very cognizant of the energy that we put out into the universe when it comes down to our black people and black people and white people. Maybe not use the language of, oh, I want to go live in the white area. Oh, this is better because it's white people and this, that, and the third. But I will challenge black people to this. In order for us to comfortably, want to be around other minorities and black people and, feel comfortable about going to those spaces, we have to make it safe. We can't want to big up black people and black environments and black communities. When we go there, niggas is getting robbed and shot, or or you can't have a disagreement without tearing shit up. So the only way that we're gonna be able to support one another is if we can keep up the shit that we get. Like, we can't support if this getting tore down. Nobody wants to go to a place where they don't feel safe, or when shit is not going to be organized. Nobody wants to go to a business that you got the lady there rolling her eyes and snapping her neck, telling you that she's ain't doing no returns, or she on break, or she ain't got it, or or she ain't the one. I'm not going to a business like that. I'm not going to a business, when you charge me $20 for a piece of a banana pudding this size. Like, girl, these restaurants, they be trying it. Girl, the portion be this big and it's $10. Girl, I'm not going to you. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. Y'all could tell I was irritated with my experience there. But yeah, so, and with that also being said, black people, you have to understand, support your black businesses. Like, if you can buy the same thing from a black business that you can from a white business or a big corporate chain, just get it from the black business. It'll go a lot further. At least you know where your money is going. You know what I mean? It's right there. I can't tell you enough. I've tried to, even equipment that I've had, tried to sell it to my friends, or for the low. Niggas rather go to Best Buy, and then they don't even get the shit half as good. But it is what it is. So anyway, y'all, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I love you. Thanks for watching the show. Shout out to the people over there on Facebook. And until next time, let's keep the conversation going on Instagram, Twitter, at The Armand Wiggins Show. If you would like to email me to discuss the show, or any topics that you would like me to talk about, you can email me at thearmandwigginshow@gmail.com. All right. Until next time, I love you. Keep that same energy, and I'll see you soon.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.